Right boys, real quick before the video starts, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you who are subscribed. We are at 70 subscribers right now and we're going strong. This is going to be my best class setups for Season 6, the 10 best loadouts. I will ask that in the bottom right, you click that little wolf logo if you want to subscribe. It's just if you want to, I'm not going to like beg you to or anything. If you just at any point throughout the video you feel like, man, I'm kind of good, I know what I'm talking about or whatever, hit that subscribe button, click this little pop-up. And then a pop-up again should come up and should be prompted to subscribe. But I'm not going to go too in-depth into that. We're going to bring it with these best class setups. And again, I just want to stress it that I thank all of you 70 people who are subscribed. 2 weeks ago we were at 42 subs and that's enough said. We've literally nearly doubled in a week. That's insane to me. And I just want to thank you all. But we're coming with these class setups. These are my best 10 class setups and what I think, if you're strictly for Warzone, these are only Warzone class setups. You should have known that by the title and the thumbnail. But I will do a multiplayer version of this if I get enough requests in the comment. That's all I'm saying, okay? Just let me know what you kind of like, what you don't like. And let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want. Because I do take kind of requests. If it gets enough traction in the comments below, I will do it. I'll do a video on it if enough people want to see it. But starting off, Loadout 1 is going to be probably the biggest meta right now, which is the Kilo 141 and the MP5. Probably the two most overpowered guns. The Kilo is definitely, like the Kilo versus Growl, you know, that debate is still very big. But the MP5, no debate, MP5 comes first. Second, I would say MP7. Third, for me personally, it would be a tight race between the P90 and the AUG. But that's what we're running. Obviously, Semtex, heartbeat sensor. I'm running these on all my class setups except if it is a ghost class or one of these bottom 3 classes. Loadout 2, still meta, man. I know a lot of people aren't talking about it, but even if you watch some Nick Merck's gameplay, he's still running this every so often. If he's not doing a class setup video, he will still rip out this Bruin and run it. Iceman Isaac, every so often will whip out the Bruin and still run it. Again, running it alongside the MP5 because it's such a fast weapon. Again, this is my MP5 class setup that I put out a few weeks back. Maybe a few days back, I don't know. I'll do an updated class setup because I've tweaked with a few attachments. I'll do that in a week or two, but right now we're focusing on the 10 best loadouts. Again, running Semtex and heartbeat sensor. Quick fix amped, obviously, because you want to swap between primary and secondary very fast because the Bruin is a slow gun. Loadout 3 meta. This would be my striker, 45, and my fucking, what's it called? My Growl. This is the beast. I couldn't think of the name for a second. This is the beastly class setup that I fucking love, okay? It's so good. Personally, I prefer the Growl over the Kilo, but look, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm going to pin up the top right. If I remember, I have a video on my channel like went out a few days ago, and it's about the Kilo versus the Growl, and I'm going in depth. I bring up numbers. It's a pretty good video, man. It's taking traction. We got like 400 or 500 views on that right now, and I'm so happy that it's doing well. Okay, so another thanks for that. But the striker, a lot of people sleep on it. I've seen TikToks of people hating it and stuff. This gun can show up. Like, just look at the stats there. Look at that green. This gun will show up. I'm pretty sure it does the most damage out of all the SMGs without a conversion kit. So like the Uzi and the AUG both have conversion kits for the ammo type, but if you don't have them on it, this gun does the most damage, the quickest fire rate, and the lowest recoil. Like, that's just a big W in my opinion. Again, Semtex and heartbeat sensor. I would run C4, but anybody who's in tune with the meta knows it's a piece of shit right now and they need to sort that out. I don't like that nerf, to be honest with you, and this is months after the nerf, just so you know. So we're coming with it with that. That's still a meta loadout. I would call the striker in meta. It is going to creep up. Watch what happens, okay? It will creep up. It's pretty fucking good. Sniper, we're going with the SPR 208 for my kind of fast sniper build. This again is another one of my class setups. I've done a video on it, so I'm not going to go too in depth. All you need to know is if you look at the stats, it's pretty insane for the range and damage. The Ram 7, again, another kind of, it's a good gun. I wouldn't call it meta. Some people would call it meta, but I wouldn't stick it up in my I wouldn't show up to a tournament with this gun in my hands, if I'm being honest with you. But what it does have is very fast fire rate and the ability to be kind of a hybrid between an SMG and an assault rifle. That's why I'm pairing it with a sniper. It makes sense. In my eyes, it makes sense. We're running claymores, and tactical, or for the tactical run and heartbeat sensor. So claymores are obviously pretty good if I'm sniping, if I'm kind of playing a bit more campy, but traditionally I don't really sit in buildings with snipers. I'm more of a, I'm going to hunt you down and take your whole family away from you kind of a player, but we're not going to worry about that. Now, HCR is my more slow sniper, you know, that hard hitting sniper that I would probably play with in solos or duos, because the SPR can aim down sight much faster than the HDR. So if I'm fighting against 4 other people in a game of squads, this is very good because I can aim down faster, and maybe that will change the whole tides of the fight. If I knock somebody, they both one shot to the head and they both basically have no drop off between 0 to 100, maybe 200 meters. It doesn't really drop off that much. Maybe 200 you're going to start noticing it, you know, aim above the head a bit. But again, both pretty good snipers. Running a bit of an experimental Growl here. This will be coming out later on in the week, and it's pretty good. I've already used it, I've messed around with it a bit. It might not be this exact class setup because I'm still tweaking with it, but it's going to be like a Growl SMG version, and it can show up, man. I'm not going to say it's better than the MP5, but when the video comes out, we'll see the final thoughts. Semtex and heartbeat sensor. And I forgot to say, I've been running quick fix lately because when you kill somebody, as soon as they hit the ground and you get the downed pop-up or the eliminated pop-up, your health starts regenning. And usually when you knock somebody, you back off and play up, so it kind of relieves a lot of stress for your health to be higher than them. Like if you knock somebody and he gives comms to his teammates like one shot, one shot, one shot, then the whole team know you're one shot, so they're going to start pushing you, and you might be kind of able to make a bait-ish kind of play, you know, like bait him into coming for you, because the teammate's going to be scared shitless after getting knocked. It's hard to explain, but I rock with it. I rock with the Growl, especially like this, but I prefer it as an assault rifle if I'm being 100% with you guys. Now, Loadout 7. These two are off meta, so if you're experimenting, I will throw them in here. Now, I know I have the MP7 in here, and it's not off meta. It's very meta. It's more meta than the Striker, so don't come at me in the comments. Again, like I said, this is my class setup. This is what in order of 1 to 10, this is what I would show up with in my loadout if I strictly played Warzone. As of right now, of making this video on a Monday morning. And you'll be seeing it the Tuesday, hopefully, if you're early to this. But the Amax is creeping up, okay? Again, like I said, these two slots, the off-meta slots, is for me when I'm experimenting with guns that people are talking about in the community. Basically, that's what I thought when I was putting them together. Amax, again, my same build. Different scope on this build, actually. I want to do an updated Amax build, considering all the traction it's getting with, like, Nick Merckx and Cloaksy and what Symphony's using it. Loads of Tifu's using it. Loads of people are using it, and I want to just hop on that kind of trend for a bit. But at the end of the day, it's still a very good gun. It can hit, it can show up, but it does recoil like a motherfucker, so you have to be careful with that. The Trevor, well, the MP7, again, another beast. My class setup that my mate actually gave to me that I play with. It's a beastly class setup, trust me. I could never made a good MP7 class setup, but this one shows up. Again, experimenting with this shotgun because I've seen people using the R9. Obviously, I think the new shotgun, I haven't really gotten to try it in Warzone yet, but I still think the newer shotgun, the Jack 12, is way more overpowered than every shotgun right now. But, you know, I still have to try it out for myself. But from what I've seen, it's very overpowered. So I was just trying the R9 out for a bit. Seeing if it got nerfed or whatnot. I know the Origin got hard nerfed, so I was just making sure this gun was still, you know, usable if you wanted to play the shotgun meta that I absolutely hate. But unfortunately it's still usable. Then we're running up with the M19. Wait, I got that wrong, boys. I'm a noob. I'm sorry. It's the M13. I don't know how I got that wrong, but my head's been in an awful place lately, man. I've been just, you know, I need to get in the right mindset for these kind of videos. Just don't rip into me down below, okay? I know you won't anyway because you are all absolute gangsters. So this is a class setup for this. I did it a few weeks back and it shreds, but the only problem with it is recoil. I did a video for zombies, and I was using, it was a zombies class setup for this gun, and I was using like one of these the Cronin, no, Solo Zero NVG enhanced, and it actually reduces recoil a lot, believe it or not. More than the VLK, and anyway. And it was just kind of a cool experiment, but obviously people running Ghost and stuff, or whatever it's called, cold-blooded, so they won't pop up on it. It's kind of annoying. Now, real quickly, going into the last one. High Alert, like I said. High Alert, then he has Ghost on. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? There we go. Now there's High Alert. Okay, you can't rip into me down below. Sunset Hue, this beast of an LMG. Again, I did a class setup with it, and this thing, I know the monocole, or however you want to pronounce it, you might not say it comes with it, but it comes with it, okay? That's all you need to know. It comes with it. This gun is probably my favorite gun to use in Warzone right now. I would put it up with the Bruin in meta, probably ahead of the Bruin, but I don't know why I have it down the bottom. I guess it's because I'm running High Alert with it, and I'm running them alongside the dual Renettis, which are going to climb up the meta again. There's been a lot of TikTok clips on it. I know Tim the Tatman hopped on one of those TikTok clips. I made a video out of it, but I'm going to follow that trend again, man. I got to grow this channel, so I'm going to have to hop on loads of little trends like that, just to get traction, I guess, and not just copy video ideas, if you get me, because I always put my twist on the videos, so like I break them down, you know, tell you why they're meta, why not, but I gotta hop on that shit, man. Again, quick fix, High Alert amped, because we're using the PKM and we're using dual Renettis, so you know that's a slow gun and that's a fast gun. That's a long range gun. This is a close range gun. This is extreme close range gun, so you want to be able to swap between them at your will whenever you want. Again, a restock class. I don't usually rock restock, but I felt as if, you know, I should make a class for the people who do run restock, and this would be my class for restock. Semtex and stun grenade, because obviously your nades replenish, I'm pretty sure, with restock. I don't use it, so I don't know, but that's what I've heard. I've seen it as well, but I think it is restock that does that. Let us know down below, because I'm a bit of a noob on this kind of aspect, this area of Warzone. But I am aware that like, if I was in a tournament, I would definitely turn up with restock. I'm off my second or third loadout, going into endgame if I need to really chase down kills, so I can use this stun over and over again. I know, like, I'm not a noob in that much of an aspect, but I just don't use it because I haven't been in tournaments too often lately. Again, this is a kilo class, and my phantom limbs, my dual Renettis, again the same class setup. I have these for all my guns, for all my class setups, like these bottom three that don't have overkill, because they're absolute monsters and they need to get nerfed. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know why, but this was kind of a class if you really need to get it, like Ghost. You know, when you're getting Ghost class, you pick up your other guns anyway. But I feel as if this is just helpful to have, because the AUG with this type of class setup on it, you can use this one as an SMG or like a mid-range AR. You can't go like extreme lengths as it with it, like 100 plus meters. You can get max 80 meters with this gun, and if you pre-aim, you can definitely take on like an MP5 if you get first shots and have more health. But it's just handy to have it, because you never know, you might just need to land, get Ghost, and help your team. If it makes sense, like you come back from Ghoulie or something, you need Ghost because the rest of your team have Ghosts and you don't want to be the one to get them killed. This is what you'd show up with. Again, Semtex heartbeat sensor, and that's what we're rolling in it. That's my best 10 guns. And if you want to see one of these for multiplayer, hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below. If you see somebody who's already gave the suggestion for multiplayer, just like that shit and get it to the top, so I can see, you know, see what you want to see, because it's getting to the stage, man, that I want to go for 100 before Christmas. We're going to get 100 subs on the channel before Christmas. I guarantee you. If everybody helps and does their part, man, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, share, especially share, man. I will, like, let me know below if you've shared, man. I'll give you my shout out on Instagram, because that to me is like the highest level of respect that I can possibly give. Someone who's taken time out of their day, not only to watch my stuff, but then give it to their friend and allow them to watch it. And look, man, it might even help you out, man. It might get you a few wins down the line. Simple stuff like this, where maybe your buddy isn't as informed with you with the meta, and this, just a few little tips out of this, just might have gotten, you know, warmed back up into the meta. It's weird how things work in this world, especially the way it's going. But enough on that. I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And I hope you've enjoyed.